What up, crew? Yeah, man. Welcome to another adventure, big and all outdoors. Um, I'm getting ready to bust open a canopy tent that we ordered, man. That seems to be pretty popular, and I'm gonna check it out. It's made by the Gazelle company. I can tell you right now, up front, it's says it's about a 12 footer or something like that. I would order the 10. Uh, what the reason why we got it, man, is because of the camping situation, and we wanted to go out and have a kind of a sitting area away from the bugs and the mosquitoes and all of those things. When we eating our food and stuff like that, or just have a place just to chill out and enjoy nature. And yes, just the mic up here because when I have it, either way, y'all might hear my heavy breathing Darth Vader voice, and I've been trying to figure out a better way to put this mic. But if you still hear me going, okay, well, I mean, the mic's picking it up. So I was trying not to do that. But at the end of the day, here's the box. It is heavy, not real heavy. I was able to carry it up under my arm, but it is heavy for maybe the average person kind of lug around a lot. I recommend that you have a pickup truck or a large van to carry this in, because if you have a short bed, like my pickup truck is a short bed, it's like a 5x7, and I already know that it's going to be hanging over the tailgate, or I might try and put it in there kind of on an angle or something like that, to carry it. If you got like a bed that's 7+, it'll work for you. Otherwise, I would say get the 10. We got the 12 because the 12 is all they had at the time, and the 12 is supposed to come with panels. So I'm going to find out. We're going to open this box together, and we're going to find out, did the panels come with it? Because some of the complaints were that you had to call back and have them send the panels. Another, which is the wind panels, or the privacy panels, whatever you want to call them. Another issue, well, I should say issue. So let's change that. Those were the two issues I heard. Some people say they leak, but of course, crew, our waterproofs everything. Our waterproofs and seals everything. You can check that video out where it says hole. I have a video up called Holes in My Tent, or Holes in Our New Tent. Definitely check that out, and I'll break down how to do all of that. But at the end of the day, another thing that made this very appealing was how it held up to high winds. The panels in the tent itself, because it's an instant tent that pops up like an umbrella, is that when the winds blow, it may push the sides in, but the tent doesn't blow away. You don't have to chase it, and it doesn't tear up flipping down. I mean, the winds would have to get pretty high, and they showed quite a few videos on where it kind of sustained those moderate to high winds, and not super high. We ain't talking about torrential high, but storm high, where the worst thing happened to the tent was, the sides caved in and you just had to go pull them back out. That was really it. And I think that has something to do with the tent stakes, which I'm going to show you in this video. They're kind of braided, and I think that's what makes them very strong to hold that tent in place. So yeah, without any further ado, I'm going to take my behind over here and open up the box, and y'all gonna see things in real time just as I do them. So stay with me. You staying with me? Follow me over here. All right, gang. I can't see y'all. I'm not looking at the camera, but no farm boy is good without his trusty knife. And it's a box in a box, which I like, because they figured somebody like me was going to have a knife. And that was the other thing I was going to tell you guys. Don't just stab in there with the knife, because you might cut your tent. So yeah, it's a box in a box, and they give you a little added protection. This is the 6-sided. So this is the G6. This is the G6, and it's the Gazelle. It's the 6-sided portable gazebo. It's a gazebo, so that's the other thing that's cool. If you guys don't want to take it camping and you're having a backyard party, you can set it up in your backyard or your front yard. This doesn't come with the bottom tub. It does come, you can attach a bottom tub to it just like a regular camping tent, and you can use it to camp in. They say the tub is like $89 separate. Otherwise, you can use a tarp just like we use when we set up our tents. Just put a tarp down, set this over your tarp. For the sake of this video, I'm not going to run a tarp. I just want to open the box, make sure all our things are in it, open it up, see if it's functional in case we got to send it back. So y'all with me on that. But again, this is the G6 6-sided canopy tent. Okay, so we're gonna see what it does. It says 92 feet, which I don't get that, but anyway, let's get it out of here. As y'all can see, it's packaged well, so I'm grateful of that, because we've had some situations where we have ordered some products and nope. I feel like a kid on Christmas just trying to tear open a gift. So I got some more cardboard that looks like I gotta burn. That's the rough thing about Amazon, is doing something with all the cardboard you gotta get rid of that they ship in. Okay, so right off, the bag here is kind of a canvasy, nylon-y type of bag, I guess. I don't know what you would call this material. The straps look like they're sewn on pretty good. It has a wrap strap to, once you pack it all back in here, you can tie it up and all that kind of stuff. It has their logo on it. I'm gonna try and bring it close for you guys to see this. So, yeah, you see how I'm handling it? Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Now, they didn't say how long this is going to take to set this thing up. I am going to pause you guys, because what I want to do, rather than just run up footage of you guys seeing absolutely nothing, I want to keep my area clean. So what I'm going to do, I want to pause the video, and then I'm going to remove all these boxes and then come back and set up the tent. Stay with me. Okay, I'm back. So let's see. I told my wife she could stay in this time. I should have told her, come on out. Oh, and the straps, you know, like on some of these, you know, how the straps on the bag, you have to keep up with them. These are attached. Directions, I guess, are inside. You can see this is brand new. I have not opened it. You know, I'm opening it with you guys. I have no clue how to really set it up right now, but we're gonna figure it out together. It's got a little blue ribbon on here, Like Paps, Blue Ribbon. Get it? No, okay, never mind. All right. Let's see if these straps stay attached to the. Okay, those go to tent stakes. So no. So the straps that go on the tent itself, you're gonna have to keep up with. The straps on the bag, you don't. So I always throw these back in the bag. A couple of sets of tent rods fell out, and I'm assuming those rods are what go to frame the doorway and kind of like that, the flap, the opening, to give you shade, like a shade or something like that. So that's what I'm guessing. I'm trying to kind of look at how this thing, it looks like I have it upside down, so the feet are up here, the heads, I got it down to the ground. So let me do that. Well, what they absolutely did was packaged it well. So I'm gonna try and make it up the mountain. Okay, what I'm doing now is trying to figure out how to do this. So I'm spreading out all the legs currently. And of course, I read no directions. I'm thinking, where's the door? If I have to relocate the camera, but I'm thinking the door might be on this side. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I'm even trying to see how it's supposed to have. And see, this is why we kind of do videos like this, guys, so you can see real life what it's going to be like to do these things, because a lot of the demonstration videos and stuff like that, they make it look so easy, so quick. Maybe once you've done it a few times, yeah, but when you just starting out and they says, oh, it's only 5 minutes, it's only 6 minutes, and you find out, nah, that ain't true. So what I don't want to do is break it. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. This is funny. This is funny. Wait. So that's a door. This is the top. I guess that's the top. Yes, obviously the top. And the 6 sides. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you now, I may have to pause this and get the wife, because I think for sure, this is a 2-person setup. Easy. Because I know on the videos before and what I saw people do, there are little handles that you can just pull the corners and sides out. But what we do know, I found the door, and I'm glad I got the door. Do I have the door facing you? No, it looks like when I set this up, the door is not going to face you. So let me flip it again. Maybe that would face you. I don't know. I have no idea. And hey, look, don't judge me. I'm doing the best I can. I don't want to admit defeat and look at the directions. I just don't, because I'm a hard-headed man. But it looks like this could also be a foot. So I think what I'm doing is possibly standing it up wrong. I think I'm standing it up wrong because what I'm thinking is a top may not be. It may actually be a foot. I don't know. I know people are like, oh my God. And think about it. This is a 12-footer. So think about what it would be like on a 10-footer. But yeah, this looks like the door here. That's their logo. That's an anchor point. So I'm trying to find all the anchor points right now. So I figure if I find the anchor points, here's an anchor point, here's an anchor point. So let's try it that way. Here's another anchor point. So I'm going to stretch out all my anchor points. So here's an anchor point. And I am still confused. Because I think it has to all be spread out for sure. Maybe we can just get in it like that. What you think? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. But for the sake of not having the video run forever, let me figure this out. And of course, you know, I'm going to bring y'all back and I'll show you what I did. But now you know. Okay, gang, it's up. It's up in all its glory. It is up. It's up. It was rough. It was a little hard. It is definitely not. I mean, one person can do it with a little struggle once you figure out how it moves and everything. But you see these our pet crows. You see these cords, you have to pull each panel out first. So these panels come out, these collapse in, they come out when wind blows heavy. These are push in. All you gotta do is come inside the tent and push it out. It did not come with the rain flies, but this is where they would go. The wind panels, they would go right here and they would Velcro on and cover all this up. Say if you were cold weather tenting, or you cold weather camping, I should say, or if you were you know, in a rainstorm or something like that. I'm not going to waterproof this. I am going to take it on the camping trip with me when we go next week. And you all will be going along with us. This is the entrance. Some tent poles go here and here to kind of, you know, at the bottom of the tent here. You guys can see that. I don't know if you can. At the bottom of the tent. That helps you to be able to zip this up and keeps it kind of taut so it's not all over the place. Uh, it's in good construction to me. I like it. It was not easy at first. Now that I understand it a little bit, we're inside of it now. Uh, and now that I understand it a little bit, let me take this off of here and turn it around. 1 second, guys. Take the camera off. And I'm gonna turn it. Okay, so this was the center that we had to push up, and we thought it was the bottom. We thought it was a foot, so it got a little dirty. It comes with these little covers to kind of protect the little end knocks, the feet. These panels that you see actually tucked inside, actually tuck outside. Those are to keep water out when it rains. So you tuck those out, and it keeps the water from rolling up under the tent. Like I said, you can order the bottom for this. You have to put in your make and model. Like I said, mine is the G6. So you put in your make and model, and then once you do that, you can attach or put in the bottom for this, to kind of make it a full kind of camping tent. But yeah, I like it. It's roomy. I'm over 6 feet, and I'm standing in here pretty good. No problems. It's nice airflow and all that good stuff. The wife did come out and help me out a little bit, because one of the things, let me turn it back around. Well, I'll give you an outside shot, but y'all see the inside. Now I'll give you an outside shot. I'm gonna walk this way. But yeah, there it is. The Gazelle. The Gazelle. This is the 6-panel, 12-footer, I believe. And I like it. It's a little rough. I will say it's gonna take a couple of people to do this, but at the end of the day, it's a nice little place if you want to have company. You guys come out with your chairs. It looks like 5 or 6 people can sit in there comfortably inside of it, and with a little table, and y'all can have breakfast or just talk and be away from the mosquitoes and gnats and all of that. If you can't get the bottom, or you don't want to buy the bottom for the $89, go to Harbor Freight, go to Amazon, and maybe get you a 12 by 12 tarp, something like that, or a 15 by 20 tarp or something like that, to set this on top of and go that route. That's what I would do, and at least still you'll have a bottom. Then once you put that in, you can put carpeting inside of it, and of course, see, this is what I mean by the rain guards. See how those rain guards are sitting on the outside of the tent? That's how they're supposed to be, not tucked in the inside. I just didn't go to full Monty and setting this thing up. One thing I wanted to look at, and it's standing up pretty sturdy by itself. It's an octagonal shape. I like that. I'm trying to go in my bag here. The bag. This is where the tent stakes are. Yes. So what helps it to, I believe, to keep it so sturdy and high winds, like I said, when the winds pick up, the most is going to happen is these little side panels here are going to pop in towards you, and all you got to do is go back outside, pull that rope that I showed you in the video, and pull that side back out, or come inside and just push on this and push it back out. These are the tent stakes, and because they're screw and braided like this, I think that is why when the winds pick up, it doesn't blow away. These dig into the earth pretty good and hold it down. So And again, I'm not saying in torrential winds. I've seen where people have had high winds and these have caved in the sides. But all you had to do is just push them back up or push them back out. Got a mosquito in here with me. But I was gonna waterproof it. I'm not gonna waterproof it today. But yeah, maybe when we go camping, I'll set it up and I'll waterproof it. I'm gonna order the panels or call them and at least find out where my panels are at and if they're gonna send them. So that's it. Strong material. I'm still gonna, if you watch my other video with holes in the tent, I'm still gonna seal all my seams, from the inside and the outside to keep water out, and go from there. Look like you got a spider or a cricket on it already. So, but anyway, guys, that's what we're doing. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Got my mic. I'm going to break this thing down and put it up. And I'll catch y'all on the next video. And I believe the next video will be actually us going on the actual camping trip, possibly. I got some knife videos for you guys coming up that I carry that you might like. And all that good stuff. I got a lot of stuff. A lot of things coming up. Just a lot of things coming up. But man, please like and subscribe and share. No, it was not that easy to put it up at first. I think once you get into the groove of understanding how to put it up, now that we do, we could probably get it up a lot faster. But before then, it was a struggle. I ain't gonna lie. It was a real struggle. I think we both lost about 15 pounds just trying to figure out how to put it up in this Georgia humidity. And I'm praying for all the people, man, that are in Augusta, Macon area, Tampa, Asheville. They got hit with the hurricane, and they say some stuff might be coming to us in another couple of weeks. So, man, be prepared, get ready, because that's all we can do, and stay prayed up. Hey, guys, this is just a little bonus footage. As you see, I'm inside, and I wanted to add to the video. I just didn't want to leave you out there like that. As you see in the video, we did get the tent set up. Here's some things I would suggest. It is a 2-man job to put up the tent, in my opinion. One person can do it. If you check me out in the midst of the video as I'm walking around and showing the tent and the pull-out straps and stuff like that, what I suggest is if it's you by yourself, inside the bag, get your tent stakes, come in, get that cordage out, tie those straps down, because those are going to really be kind of like your wind straps anyway, to tie the tent down to keep it from caving in and blowing away. I would suggest if it's just one person doing it, take those tie downs, tie them to the straps, take your peg on your tent stake, stab it in the ground, tack it down, and that way, as you pulling the other panels out and you're pulling them out, kind of stake them down so you have some kind of leverage. Because when my wife and I did it, it worked out well, where she held one side while I pulled another side. It gets a little rough when you pull a side and you got to walk around and dig in there and pull another side, and sometimes as you're trying to pull, the tent starts to move with you. It starts to kind of drag as you're trying to pull it. So it's easier when somebody's like either holding it on the other side or if you stake it down. So I figured out that if I had to do it by myself, I would stake it down. I mean, I guess you could kind of climb up in there and try and push it out. And we did try that a couple of times, and the tent kind of dragged a little bit. And rather than go through all that, I think once you get it out, as soon as you pull it out the bag, flip it the other way. Don't do like I did in the video and just be like, man, what's going on? To only find out that I had it upside down. So when you flip it over, everything will just kind of lay down, and you can start pulling out your corners, your 6 panels. Whether you have a 6 panel or a 5 panel, you start pulling them out. we did order the panels. What ended up happening was we got it from Amazon. Amazon opted to just give us money back. I think it was like $50 or something like that. And I end up ordering the panels. Come to find out, Home Depot carries those panels, and I want to say Tractor Supply carried those panels too. But we ordered ours from Home Depot. We got 6, because the tent was supposed to come with 3 free wind panels, which I don't know what purpose 3 would really serve. I mean, technically, when you got a 6 panel, but I guess you do a couple of sides and maybe something in the front. I don't know. But you need all 6 panels. So we end up ordering those for the same amount of money that we got back. So that's how we get. So when we get the new panels, hopefully we'll have them before the camping trip. And when we set up for the camping trip, when you go with us on the camping trip, you guys will see how I put it up, and we'll try that method that I just told you. We'll try the staking method where we'll stake it down and pull, or it just depends on our situation. But my wife would be with me. I have other help out there, but we should be able to get it up much faster now. But now that I understand the mechanics, like I said, when you get ready to go camping and you buy new gear and new things, always test it out first to make sure it's not ripped, it's not torn, and that you understand what you're up against, because you would hate to get to a campsite or get in a situation where you got to put these things together and time is important and you're struggling and you're struggling and you're struggling and you're struggling. I've seen people struggle on videos with things, and I like that because it shows reality. A lot of these videos, guys that come out and say, hey, all you got to do is this and this and this and this, and that may work well for them the first time. Sometimes it doesn't work well for them, and you see a lot of cut, edit. So with me, I did some of that, but I'm also explaining to you here in this little bonus footage that it was a little hard. I sweated really bad. I had sweat dripping off the brim of my hat. I was sweating so bad, but it's humid here in Georgia. So, it's just humid, and I was just dripping sweat all over everything. And it was kind of exhausting. Something that I thought was only going to take me about 15 minutes to do, 10 minutes to do, carried me well into 45 minutes. So, and that was because I struggled the first 15, 25 minutes trying to put up a tent upside down because I didn't read the directions. So when I finally looked at the directions, I saw that, okay, it has to lay down. But what really gave it away was the logos. I was looking at the logos on the tent and saw that, oh my God, why are the logos on the inside when they should be on the outside? Then that's when I had the V8 moment, that the donkey kicked, and I was like, oh, it's upside down. So as soon as I flipped it over, it got a little easier. The hard part was, as I was pulling the panels, it was starting to drag the tent, and I didn't have leverage on the other side to get the panels, out. So again, that's why I say, when you get a couple of them out, or you get one of them out, anchor one side, then go around to the other side, pull it out, because now you'll have something holding the other side, and you have some kind of leverage to start pulling out the other panels. You stake that one down, then you pull another one, then the rest of them should come pretty easy after that, and then once you get those up, you get inside, push up the center, and that's really it. Once you get the center up and start pulling the rest of those panels out, it's pretty easy peasy at that point. There are some rods I'll show you in the next video when we go to the camp out, where those rods go through the entryway. Those just kind of help shape out the entryway, so as you're zipping, the zipper is not going all over the place or caving in on you. You don't want it too tight, because the zipper stitching will start pulling. You just want it taut enough where you can zip and unzip nice and easy without it tearing or pulling too hard. You'll see. But hey, man, please like and subscribe. Thank you for following me this far. Love you guys. I just wanted to throw this in. I'm out.